Duck fat, roasted potatoes with rosemary salt for Christmas.
Now to make these delicious potatoes, we're going to need 1.5 kilo of any high starch potato. We can peel these and save the peels because I'm going to show you another recipe to use them. Then we're going to slice these up and quarter them, and the smaller the potato, the crunchier we can get them. Now the way I'm cooking the potatoes might seem wrong to some people, but we're bringing a pot of water to a boil, add in 5 grams of baking soda as well as a nice pinch of salt. The baking soda is going to extract the pectin and get these extremely crispy. Then we're going to add in the potatoes and just cook these for 15 minutes until soft. Then we can remove them from the stovetop, pour them through a colander, allowing them to drain. And I have a note in the description explaining exactly what I just did and the reason behind it for the people that try and prove me wrong all the time. And once you've got that done, just fluff these up and you'll notice the potatoes haven't broken apart at all. Now whilst our potatoes are draining off, add 80 grams of any fat of your choice. I'm using duck fat, but you can also use goose fat or beef tallow to a large roasting dish. Transfer this over to a preheated oven at 190 degrees Celsius and just heat this up for about 15 minutes until that fat's smoking hot. Carefully remove it, place it onto a heat resistant surface, then just gently place in the potatoes. Don't pour them in because that fat will splash up and it's extremely hot. And then we're going to roast these for about 1 hour, rotating the tray every 15 minutes. We're going to make a quick rosemary salt. I'm adding 10 grams of rosemary leaves to a mortar and pestle, and then we're going to add in a couple of big handfuls of sea salt flakes. I do recommend using sea salt flakes for this one because we will be breaking it down. And this does take a little bit of time and a little bit of elbow grease. The rosemary will eventually break down. It will turn a beautiful green color and it smells and looks amazing. Just transfer it into a bowl or leave it in there to save dishes and just set this aside for the time being. After 1 hour on the potatoes, they're beautiful, they're crispy all over, and they smell and look amazing. Just remove them, allow them to cool down for about 5 minutes, and then we can add them into a bowl. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, you can add salt directly to them in the tray, but then hit them up with that beautiful rosemary salt we did before. Toss them around just to get everything evenly coated, and you can serve these up any way you want. Leave them in the roasting tray, put them on the table, serve them up in bowls, individually portion them out, it's up to you. But what we're left with is these beautiful, crispy, soft and fluffy duck fat potatoes.